Hi, this is Joe Finn, and today is Saturday, May 12th, and very beautiful day outside. You might see the bright sunlight from my window. Yeah, I'm filming in another place today in my home, having a little bit less background. Anyway, um, I was very surprised by the number of people interested in my Done For You backlinking service, and I will probably be adding more virtual assistants to support more clients. But don't hold your breath on that because it takes a long time to find good virtual assistants and to train them. Anyway, today's topic is about um, over optimization of the text on your website. If the website got penalized by Panda and you do not engage in some of the more obvious penalized backlinking schemes, such as having blog roles, buying text links, participating in weblog networks, and so on, and then your website may in fact be penalized because of what is on the page, and it's time for an honest evaluation of that. Dantes came out with a nice test. I'll put the link to his page underneath this video in the resources section. He came out with a nice test to determine whether the page is really not only optimized for the user, but also optimized for the search engines in order to rank higher than um, it probably would if these elements are not present. So what am I talking about? You can take the page and look at every keyword that occurs on the page and determine whether removing that keyword would alter the meaning of the page, would make it less useful to the user that is reading the page, or would confuse the user. If that's not the case, then that keyword occurrence is unnecessary. Similarly, using over-optimization in the number of related or so-called LSI keywords, latent semantic indexing keywords, um, is also a factor that Google is probably penalizing at this time. And the way to look at it is to say we're writing a page about dog training, then um, should the dog grooming page be linked with the whole phrase dog grooming, or is it enough to have the word grooming only? If it is enough to have the word grooming only there, then having the whole phrase dog grooming would probably be a small, albeit small, but present factor in determining that the page is over-optimized and should be penalized. So what Dan suggests is to print out the page, take a red pen and mark out, cross out all the words that do not need to be there in order for the user to be able to use that page. Same thing goes for links on the page. If there are links on the page which are there only to send link juice to other pages on your website, then those links don't contribute to the user experience and they don't need to be there. In a silly example, um, let's say you have three occurrences of the phrase dog grooming. Does every one of those phrases need to be linked to the page about dog grooming? No. It's enough to have only one link to the dog grooming page, and the two others don't necessarily need to be linked like that. So over internally linking to make sure that every page is reachable from every other page is likely to be a small factor in penalizing your page. Um, so do the exercise perhaps in your mind if you want, or by printing out the page and taking a red pen to your page. And if you see, if the page is really full of red ink after you do that exercise, it's time to take a look at whether all of this stuff is really needed on your page or it is just there for the search engines. Remember, Google wants you to write for the user, not for the search engine. And its algorithms are now getting to the stage where the text on the page is analyzed in such a way that it is very clear to Google whether the text is there for its benefit, Google's benefit, or whether the text is there for the user's benefit. If there is an excessive amount of text and links that are there for the search engine's benefit only, then obviously you're going to get penalized because you are not writing for the user, you're writing for the search engine. You're not linking for the user, you're linking to pages for the search engine. Um, I will do another video perhaps tomorrow. This is enough for today. I will put a summary of the main points of this video below the video in the page, and I'll put Dan thesis link underneath as well in the resources section. Signing off. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.